Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Jian Prastiwi. In this challenge, I'd like to present my business report. So before that, the reason I chose this business is because it is very unique and can go viral. And also the sales turnover obtained from this business is quite enormous, even though this business is relatively small. So without any longer, let's jump right in. I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so the business name is Pangsit Goreng Le Gino. It is a culinary business by Le Gino. Next. Okay, about Pangsit Goreng Le Gino. Pangsit Goreng Le Gino is a culinary business established in 1993 by Sugino and her wife. This food eatery sells fried dumplings, fried noodles, kwetiaw noodles, tek tek noodles, and fried vermicelli, just like any other common Indonesia roadside food stall. And the best-selling menu in this eatery is fried dumplings. Okay. Okay, this is the best-selling menu. It is fried dumplings, just like the name of the business. Okay. It's very delicious and so addictive. I even ordered 2 packs when I visited it since I can bear the deliciousness. Okay. Yeah, next. This is the Pangsit Goreng Le Gino process. Okay. For the rest of my presentation, I'm going to call the owner as Le Gino because that's what mostly customer call him. Okay, so the first one, Legend had been very passionate about cooking from a few years ago, and in 1993 decided to show his cooking skills by building a food stall in front of his house. At the time, Legendo didn't sell fried dumplings just like today, but it only showed, but he only sold gado-gado and soup instead. The business was located in his own house and the alley. And in 2012, Lagino decided to move his food stall to an alleyway not too far from his house. Lagino ventured into making fried noodles and fried rice. Meanwhile, fried dumplings were stocked for customer orders only. Lagino tirelessly developed a new menu until finally the fried dumplings he experimented with became a hot seller among customers. And last June 2020, a YouTuber made a video about fried dumplings that Lagino sold and uploaded it on the YouTube icon at Bungkus. Initially, Legino's neighbor bought a lot of fried dumplings and brought him home. Then he recommended YouTuber Bungkus to come and test Pangsit Goreng Le Gino. Legino surprised yet amazed because his business could reach famous food blogger. After that, various YouTubers, even TV station, came over. After being promoted by a famous YouTuber, this business is increasingly popular and is increasingly being reported in online media and even on a number of television channels. Even in last July, President Jokowi invited Legino to serve his fried dumplings at pickle dinner for a cabinet agenda and the presidential palace. Legino was very surprised and touched that his business could be this viral and recognized, even even to the most influential in Indonesia. Okay, since it went viral on social media, sales have increased dramatically so that many buyers have to queue and order several days in advance. As far as I know, the queue period can be up to 5 days. And in the end, decided to only sell 200 servings per day and let the other customer record to queue the next day. Okay, so this is Pangsit Goreng Le Gino profit. Even though the price of menus at Pangsit Goreng Le Gino is relatively cheap, it's around 10,000 to 30,000 rupiah per pack. The profits are quite tempting. In the past, Legino made a gross profit of IDR 2.5 million per day. Now, after it went viral, Legino can earn up to IDR 7 million per day. What a big number. Okay. Okay. After visiting and analyzing Pangsit Goreng Le Gino, I can conclude some suggestions so that this business can be more in demand and an improvement in customer sophistication. And for number one, the dining area for customers should be built comfortably by providing a dining table, not just chairs as it is today, and the need for improvement in cleanliness and space. And for number two, marketing through social media must be intensified more to trigger repeat orders and develop a wider business segment. And the last one, the food stall spot should have a business name banner so that the buyers can find it more easily. Okay, everyone, my conclusion is although this business has been success and well received, they still have to improve some of the things to increase customer satisfaction. So that's it about Pangsit Goreng Le Gino business. Thank you. Bye, everyone.